What is up, guys? DJoNext, and welcome back to another video of My Story Anime. Let's just go ahead and jump right in.
When I was a kid, my parents always fought a lot. Mom got so fed up that she yanked me out of bed one night and snuck me out the door. The next thing you know, we'd moved to a tiny apartment in a strange town.
Couldn't be me. I lied. It did happen to me. I know what that's like. I'm trying to think of something funny to say. It's just traumatic. I don't know. Yeah, it happens, I guess. Okay, that's believable.
Eventually, I got used to our new place, and hanging out with Mom was pretty cool. After a while, Mom met someone new. Soon they were married, and we moved into a new house. My stepdad was nice, but his daughter was a witch.
My mom did the same thing. Seen a lot of similarities here. Okay. Is that Spirit movie that's on the TV right now? I've never seen that Spirit movie. That's the one with the horses, right? Yeah, it's a horse movie.
Hey, Dana. Welcome your new mom and stepsister. Welcome them? Ew, Dad, they're poor. She's a little shy. She's a sweetheart once you get to know her. Dana was the worst. She threw ketchup in my face, turned the lights off when I was reading, tossed my clothes out the window.
Not too bad. Also, why is it that every time I watch one of these, every time a new family gets introduced, it's like they didn't check in with, like, maybe because I'm a precious angel and my mom was like, in order for us to be together, my child has to accept you, right? I was the final test. I was the final boss. You had to get past me. And over here, every time it's like, oh yeah, let's get married. Oh, by the way, I have a horrible child. You're gonna meet her for the first time. You know in that like 0.2 seconds of us seeing each other and like getting married? Yeah, I forgot to mention I have a child. No, that's not how it works at all. It's like you gotta meet them, see how well you groove together, especially couples with kids.
Thank God Dana and I didn't go to the same school. Dana went to an expensive school for brats. Things took a turn. My stepdad's company lost a ton of money and he couldn't keep up with the bills. We'll have to enroll both of you in public school.
All right, Dana, that's time for us to roll out. Okay, mama. Back to the streets, girl. You better find us a rich dad. You better get to looking, Mom. Oh. If he can't afford for one of us to go to private school, he's too poor for you. Just letting you know. I always wanted to go to private school, but the town I grew up in was so poor, I don't even think we had a private school. Wait, no. That one doesn't. I'm trying to think of one. I don't want to say the name because I don't want people to be like, that's where you're from, digital. Okay, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find you. Okay. Not really private.
On the first day of school, Dana acted like a total spoiled brat. Hey everyone, you might see this girl talking to me, but that doesn't mean we're related. She's just her maid.
No one's maid. Hey everyone, you might catch the poor coming around her, so you might want to stick away. She has a case of little to no money, if you catch my drift.
Dana and I fought all the time. We shouted at each other in the hallway, had a food fight in the cafeteria, and one time during science class, we started shoving each other and accidentally hurt the teacher who was trying to separate us. She ended up with a broken nose.
She ended up with a broken nose because she's weak. And if she let two children give her a busted up nose, she probably deserved it. Just saying. That's what I would say if I was toxic like that. But I am toxic like that, so I stick to what I was saying.
After weeks of being outcasts, we grew a bit closer. Just a bit. Because we were lonely and we only had each other. Then one day in...
You know, there was both of us. I mean, there's my sister, who was a witch with a capital B, W. And then there's me. Classic Tumblr girl, shy, insecure, ooh-woo. You know, stuff like that. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary.
Our parents sat us down to give us some news. We're gonna have a baby. The baby came and my parents were so happy. A beautiful little boy. Isn't he precious? Let's call him Sam.
I would have been like, a baby, you guys? You can't even afford to get us into private school. Can you afford a child right now? You think private school's expensive? Babies are even more expensive. What are you doing? Who allowed you? How'd you even know to make a baby? Stop looking at the internet, Mom and Dad. All right, enough is enough. Get him out of here. We don't want him.
I played with Sam every day. You're so good with him, honey. Could you watch Sam while Dad and I run some errands? Sure, no problem. As time went on, Mom and Dad started leaving him with me all the time.
Until eventually they didn't come back. Hey guys, what's up? It's another Darn Man video, and today's life lesson is don't trust your parents when they said watch the baby. Lesson learned, I guess.
When Sam turned 2, he turned into a maniac. He drew on the walls with crayons, smashed an expensive vase, and poured milk in my dad's office drawer. And they blamed me every time. That I'm taking it out of your allowance.
I was getting paid to do this? Where are my paychecks? Mom, I didn't see a single penny. Also, you're trusting someone a little young to watch a baby for a baby. Listen, babies are expensive. Babies are a lot of stuff. I don't think you have kids in order to have them watch the other kids. I don't know. I don't have kids. I have dogs. That doesn't mean I'm like, hey, Pugsley, watch Koga. You're in charge. You know, don't do anything I wouldn't do. You know, I don't do that because I have a cat that does that for me, and he watches everyone. He's in charge when I leave.
One day I had a huge chemistry test and told my parents way in advance that I needed to study, but they still shoved Sam in my face and just left. I'm done with this family. I'm out of here. You can't just leave me with this thing. Watch me. Look, Sammy, she has cookies. Sam grabbed Dana and I walked out the door.
I realized that I had a pretty good life, and you know, my parents just wanted me to watch baby, and I thought that was too tough because I'm not built for tough. And so I decided to leave my good life as an act of rebellion to show them what's what. Now I'm regretting it. I don't know why I did that. It's kind of dumb.
I hopped on the bus and went straight to my dad's. My mom and stepdad freaked out when they found out I'd left, but I refused to come back. I can't take it. Please, come back home. I thought you hated me. I do, but Sam's a demon.
I do hate you. You're a horrible, disgusting piece of garbage, but I need your help, and we need to, you know, work together as family. As a great hero once told me, there ain't nothing that can stop family. Or I'm sorry, I'm not ethnic. I think the Latinos say familia. Don Toretto. Am I saying that right? I love Fast and Furious. It's my favorite movies.
I'll do anything. Just come back home. You have to do what I say when I ask. No way. I'm not your maid. You won't be my maid. You'll be my assistant. That's it. Dana reluctantly agreed, but even if she hadn't, I'd have moved back anyway because I missed my little Sam.
You missed that? As soon as I went to the other parents' house and they had a maid, I've been like, oh, I'm staying here. Welcome to the good life, you know? The sweet life of me and only me. It's kind of nice being an only child, not gonna lie.
Things were great for a while, but they took a turn when Sam turned 10. He stole my mom's diamond ring and gave it to his classmate to impress her. A pretty ring for a pretty girl. Are you crazy? I can't take this. Sam got so mad, he punched the girl in the face. Then...
Ugh! Now, no pretty ring for an ugly girl. You like that one better, stupid? You won't accept my love, maybe you'll accept this beating. Don't worry, it's free. I wasn't expecting him to do that. Look where I paused it. I might make this the thumbnail. I'll put get wrecked in the title or in the thumbnail.
One day, Sam's teacher called my parents in for a meeting. Of course, they were too busy to go. We came because our parents have leukemia. Oh my God. No, she means anemia. No, I think I meant amnesia. They're getting...
No, I think you meant they don't want to be near you. Yeah, that rhymes. She's like, oh my God, are they okay? Is your family okay?
Sam gave one of his classmates a black eye. He broke a window, and he's been terrorizing the other students. He was very stubborn, but I wanted to help him. When my mom and stepdad came back that night, Dana and I told them everything. It's those mean...
That's right, blame it on the other kids. It's always those mean kids. They stunted, you know, I can't do well in this educational society here at the school, Mom and Pa. You know, these kids they're really bringing me down on my educational prowess. Those are a lot of big words. You probably wonder where I learned them from. Well, I learned them from school, just so you know. because that's where I go every day. But I guess you wouldn't know because you ain't here every day. Got him! And then the parents are like, oh my God. I didn't even understand half the words he said.
And they're always making fun of me because I don't have nice things. Oh, Mom took Sam on a shopping spree. I couldn't believe they fell for his act. Dana and I were watching MSA videos in my room when Sam appeared out of nowhere. Get out of the way, psycho. We're trying to watch TV. Sam pulled out a huge jar of crickets from behind his back
and then I pulled out a huge fist and I was like, don't do it. Because I ain't gonna catch all those crickets, but what you are gonna catch, something a little bit more dangerous. Be like, what you trying to get into? What you trying to do right now?
A couple of months later, Mom and Stepdad called us into the living room to tell us we were moving into a brand new fancy house. So,
was that house not fancy enough?
Yes. We have twice as much money as we had before. Thank God. I hated being poor. Now I can go to a fancy college.
Same. Thank God. I thought I was really getting down with the sickness, but you know, instead of sickness, it was just poor. But I guess poor is a sickness. I don't know. Thank you, Mom and Pa. Thank you, MSA. I mean, just Mom and Pa. You really helped me out here.
So I got enrolled in a college close to home. But soon after, my stepdad enrolled Sam in an expensive private school, and he started hanging out with these spoiled rich kids. I was reading in the park one day when suddenly I spotted a big dog running at crazy speed.
I hope at the end of this, I get to know what the parents were doing this entire time, that they were just like, I ain't gonna be there. Grow up a little bit. Let's see how it goes.
With a guy my age trying to grab his leash. His name was Alex, and he was a senior in my university. I gave him my hoodie, and we ended up talking for a while. I gotta check in on my little brother. So, how do I get your hoodie back to you? Maybe I could take you out for dinner tomorrow?
Or, better yet, you can just keep it. I don't want any more. Nice meeting you. And then you dip. Stay in school. Don't get distracted.
I really don't have time to date. Gotcha. Well, here's my number. Just let me know where I can drop it then. But a part of me felt like I was doing the wrong thing.
You're not.
Hey, wait. How about a coffee tomorrow? Alex and I started dating and being
crazy. Who would have thought? Girl goes from being divorced to living with a rich dad to going to being poor to being rich again. Crazy story, you know? You love to see it happen. It happens every day. It's just the American dream happening.
But things at home with Sam just kept getting worse. He was skipping classes and getting detention all the time. And then some creepy guy started coming around the house looking for Sam when my parents weren't home. When I asked him who they were, he just told me to mind my business.
Not gonna lie, it sounds like Sam needs to get beat up. I'm sorry. You guys are probably always wondering why that's like my first go-to thing. Digital, why is it that someone misbehaves, they just need to get beat up? Did you get beat up, Digital? No, I didn't. My mom was watching, this is cracking her knuckles. She's like, you're about to get beat up again, homie. Shut your mouth. Don't be talking about no family business.
My life, my choices. You can't change someone who doesn't want to change. Then he just hugged me and cried. The next morning, I tried to talk to him, but he was already gone. I'm worried about Sam. I think...
Listen, if your parents ain't worried, I wouldn't be worried. They should be the ones worried. Go do your thing, girl.
Soon after I graduated, Alex proposed and I was over the moon. I'd have to move out, but I would only be 10 minutes away from Sam. Not that he seemed to care much either way. And on my wedding day, Sam was nowhere to be found.
Man, that's a lot of time skipping. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Sweet Lord, we just went through this whole girl's life. Where'd you get this story? You're telling me there's ain't no way we went through this whole girl's life and she was watching MSA. Ain't no. Yeah, I was watching MSA one day. Okay, put that in, boys. Put that in. Good, thank God. You wouldn't have been able to put your story up if you weren't watching.
But 2 hours later, I finally got a panicked call from Sam, asking me to pick him up from some bad neighborhood. You're not a baby anymore. You just ruined one of the most important days of my life. I've always been there for you, and you couldn't even be there for me even today?
Ooh, true. Seriously, I mean, honestly, I don't even know if I would have picked him. I would have been like, man, are you serious right now? Call an Uber. Go do something. Like, it's kind of a big day today, not gonna lie, you know? Not to be throwing it out there. It's kind of a big deal.
Sam failed high school, but my stepdad paid the school board to give him passing grades. It made me so mad. The company I worked for gave me an amazing job promotion if I moved to California. It was a great opportunity, but I felt unsure.
You had a sister. What happened to the sister? Now it's all about Sam and stuff. I'm confused. Where is this going? What was the purpose of the sister in the beginning? Where is she? What happened to her? I need answers.
You've got
Thank you.
one life, Les. You can either live it for Sam or live it for yourself. Finally made my decision. What? You're going to California? That's across the country. I need you here, Les. No, not really.
I mean, like, that's crazy. I ain't your mom. I'm gonna go ahead and go live my life, you know, because I be doing things. I be living it up too. I be living it up, I guess. Yeah.
Only need me around to clean up your messes, but I'm done doing that, Sam. But you're my big sister, and I'll always be there for you as that. So when you decide to fix your ways, come and see me, okay?
Oh, it's gotta hurt. Such emotional words. The start of his villain origin story right there.
I love you, Sam, but I'm leaving. It's time.
Really? That's how it ends? That wasn't even a satisfying ending. I'm so confused. The title of this one was I Became Super Rich Overnight. What? I don't even know what I'm gonna title this one. Alright, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe and turn on that little bell for notifications so you know when I go live or I post a new video, and I will see you all in the next one. Hey guys.